Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's topic is something that hits home for all of us. Don't waste your time. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Time is the one thing we all have in common, but we often treat it like it's unlimited.
Right. We spend it carelessly on people, habits, or distractions that don't really add anything to our lives.
So today, we're going deep into how we waste time without realizing it, and how to make every minute count.
You know, David, I think the biggest mistake we make is believing we have more time than we actually do.
Exactly. We always say, I'll do it later, but later never really comes.
I read somewhere that time is the most valuable currency. You can lose money and earn it back, but once you lose time, it's gone.
That's powerful, and it's true. Time doesn't pause for anyone.
Sometimes we think busy means productive, but they're not the same.
Totally. You can be busy doing all the wrong things.
Like scrolling on your phone for hours, thinking you're relaxing, when in reality, you're just escaping from real life.
Yeah, and social media is the biggest thief of time if you don't control it. Let's list some of the most common ways people waste time.
Okay. Number 1, procrastination.
Oh yes, the I'll do it tomorrow trap.
We tell ourselves we're waiting for the right moment, but really we're avoiding discomfort.
Exactly. Perfectionism hides behind procrastination. We think, I'll start when it's perfect.
But it'll never be perfect. The best time to start is always now.
Another big one, toxic relationships. Staying with people who drain your energy.
100%. Time spent on the wrong people is time stolen from your peace.
And we often stay because we're afraid of being alone.
Yeah, but being alone and growing is way better than being surrounded by negativity.
Also, complaining. We spend so much time talking about problems instead of fixing them.
That's true. Complaining feels like action, but it changes nothing. I think people waste time because they don't know what they want.
Yes, when you don't have direction, everything seems urgent and nothing feels meaningful.
Purpose gives your time value.
Right. When you know what matters, it's easier to say no to distractions.
I started asking myself one question every morning. Is what I'm doing today getting me closer to the life I want?
I love that. It's a simple but powerful filter.
Because every yes is also a no to something else. Time is a trade.
Exactly. We trade time for money, for success, for relationships. The question is, are those trades worth it?
And if the answer is no, then you're wasting something you'll never get back.
You know what else wastes time? Living in the past or future.
Oh, yes. Regretting what's gone or worrying about what hasn't happened yet?
The present moment is the only place life actually happens.
And yet it's the hardest place to stay.
That's true. We rush through life like we're racing to a finish line that doesn't exist.
Sometimes I think the real goal is to slow down, not to do less, but to be there while you're doing it.
That's so good. Like eating without checking your phone, talking to someone without thinking of what to say next.
Yeah, that's not just time management, that's life management.
You can't stop time, but you can stop wasting moments.
So, how do we actually stop wasting time?
First, be honest about where your time goes. Track it for a day.
That's eye-opening. You'll see how many hours vanish into nothing.
Then prioritize. If it's not important, let it go.
Learn to say no without guilt. Every no protects your yes.
I also think we need to schedule joy.
Schedule joy, I like that.
Yeah, People plan work and chores, but not happiness. Make time for things that make you feel alive.
That's so true. Time is precious. Use it for things that matter.
And people that matter.
Definitely. The best use of time is creating memories with people who bring out the best in you.
I feel like this episode is a wake-up call, even for us.
For sure. It reminded me to use my time with intention.
Time doesn't ask for permission, it just moves.
So, spend it wisely because every second is your life passing by.
Don't waste it on fear, regret, or people who don't see your worth.
Invest it in growth, purpose, and peace.
That's the best way to live.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
This was Dr. English Channel. Don't waste your time. Make it count.
See you next time. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving into one of the most useful topics, English at the workplace. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. Whether you work in an office, a shop, a restaurant, or remotely, communication is key.
Exactly. Knowing the right expressions and tone and make a big difference.
So let's imagine we're spending a full day at work, from morning greetings to end-of-day chats.
Perfect. Let's clock in.
All right, it's 8:30 a.m. and we're arriving at the office.
I walk in and say, "Good morning, Anna. How are you today?"
I'd reply, "Morning, David. I'm good, thanks. How about you?"
Not bad. Just a bit sleepy. Needed an extra coffee.
Sounds like most people. Morning conversations at work are usually light. Small talk helps start the day smoothly.
Yeah. People might talk about traffic, the weather, or what they did last night.
Did you watch the game last night? Or the traffic was crazy this morning.
Exactly. Then it's time to check emails and messages.
I always like to organize my tasks first thing in the morning.
Me too. Sometimes the boss drops by with a quick reminder or says, "Good morning, team. Hope everyone's ready for today."
And that sets the tone for a productive day.
Okay, it's 9:30 a.m. and we're heading into the morning meeting.
Everyone's seated, laptops open, and coffee in hand.
The manager starts. "All right, team, let's get started. Today, we'll review last week's results and plan the next steps."
Then everyone gives quick updates. I finished the report yesterday, or the new client project is moving forward.
Meetings are great practice for formal English. You hear a lot of polite, professional phrases.
True. Like, could you please share the data? Or let's discuss that in more detail.
And of course, there's always that one person who says, "Can we take a short coffee break?"
Every team has one.
When meetings end, you might hear, "Thanks, everyone. Great job." Or, "Let's follow up by email."
Yeah, and usually there's a bit of casual talk as people leave the room.
"How's your project going?" Or, "Are you joining lunch today?"
It's all part of workplace culture, staying friendly and connected.
Now it's lunchtime, the best part of the day.
Definitely. You'll hear conversations like, "Where should we go for lunch?" Or, "I brought my own today."
Some people prefer quiet lunches, others like chatting in the break room.
Yeah, it's a great time to bond with coworkers. How's your weekend going to be? Or do you have any plans after work?
Sometimes people even talk about work during lunch, like, "Did you hear about the new project?"
Or gossip a bit, let's be honest.
True, but social conversations make the workplace friendlier.
Exactly. They help build teamwork and trust.
After lunch, everyone's a little sleepy, though.
Oh, yes. That 2 p.m. slump.
Now it's the afternoon, and you might have to talk to a manager or a client.
Yes, this is where polite and clear communication really matters.
For example, could we schedule a quick meeting to discuss the report?
Or, I just wanted to follow up on our last conversation.
Sometimes you need to disagree politely, like, I see your point, but I think we should consider another approach.
Exactly. Being respectful makes a big difference.
And if you make a mistake, it's okay to say, I'm sorry about that. I'll fix it right away.
Yes, taking responsibility shows professionalism.
I remember once I sent the wrong file to a client. I immediately emailed back, apologized, and corrected it.
That's the right thing to do. Everyone makes mistakes, but honesty builds trust. Okay, next, communicating on calls or video meetings.
Ah, yes, the world of, can you hear me? And you're on mute.
So true. Video meetings are so common now.
You might start with, hi everyone, can you see my screen? Or thanks for joining.
And end with, let's summarize what we discussed, or I'll send a follow-up email.
Phone calls at work are a bit different. You have to sound confident because there's no body language.
Right. You start with, good morning, this is Anna from the marketing department.
Or, may I speak to Mr. Brown, please?
And don't forget to thank the person. Thank you for your time, or I appreciate your help.
Professional tone goes a long way.
Another big part of workplace English is writing emails.
Yes, tone and structure are so important.
You usually start with a greeting like, Dear John, or Hi team, depending on formality.
Then you go straight to the point, clearly, but politely.
I'm writing to confirm our meeting, or please find the attached report.
And of course, end politely, best regards, or kind regards.
Exactly. Short, clear, and professional.
Some people write long emails that no one wants to read.
True. Less is more.
And reports should be similar, organized, simple, and accurate.
Okay, let's talk about handling problems at work.
Ooh, that's an important one.
If you have an issue with a coworker, it's better to talk calmly. Can we discuss what happened earlier?
Yeah, avoid blaming and focus on solutions.
Or if you're overwhelmed, say, I'm having trouble managing my tasks. Could we prioritize together?
That's smart communication, clear and respectful.
And when you receive feedback, even if it's negative, say, thanks for the feedback. I'll work on that.
Exactly. It shows maturity.
Finally, it's 5 p.m., time to finish up.
You might say, all right, I'm heading out. See you tomorrow.
Or, good job today, team.
I like to plan my next day before leaving. It helps me start fresh in the morning.
That's a great habit.
So we've gone from greetings to meetings, from emails to teamwork, all in one episode.
A full work day in English.
Exactly. We hope today's conversation helps you communicate more confidently at your job.
Remember, professionalism, kindness, and clarity go a long way.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Join us next time for another episode of Dr. English Channel. Bye.
Bye. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's episode is going to be a wild one. We're talking about 3 days stuck on the island. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. Imagine being stranded somewhere with no phone, no food delivery, no Wi-Fi, just you, nature, and maybe a few surprises.
Sounds terrifying and exciting at the same time.
We'll be sharing stories, survival ideas, and what we learned from being isolated, or what we would do if it happened to us.
So let's start from the top. You and I were supposed to go on a weekend boat trip with friends, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be relaxing. Swimming, camping, a barbecue. Nothing crazy.
But then the weather changed out of nowhere. Heavy rain, big waves. The boat started drifting.
I still remember the sound of that wind. Everyone panicked and the GPS stopped working.
We finally saw this small island, like something out of a movie. We decided to head there to stay safe.
At first, it was almost fun. We laughed, took pictures, and thought we'd be rescued in a few hours.
Yeah, until we realized no cell signal, no food except a few snacks, and only a half-empty water bottle.
The first night was rough. No tent, no light, just the moon.
I tried to start a fire with 2 rocks. Total failure.
I was so scared of bugs and snakes, I didn't sleep at all.
The sound of the waves was constant. It felt peaceful for a minute, then creepy the next.
Do you remember the moment when we thought we saw someone's flashlight?
Yeah, we thought a rescue team had arrived. Turned out to be lightning over the ocean.
I think that's when it hit me. We might be there longer than expected.
By the next morning, we were hungry. You went searching for fruit.
And found a few coconuts. I felt like a hero cracking one open.
I made a small shelter out of branches and leaves. Not bad for a city guy, right?
I'll give you credit. It actually worked. We had shade at least.
That's when we started talking about what we missed most: food, internet, hot showers.
Oh, and coffee. I'd have done anything for a cup of coffee.
Same here, but weirdly, it was also peaceful. No deadlines, no noise, just nature.
Yeah, it was like time slowed down.
That second night, we started thinking deeply about life, didn't we?
We really did. When everything's stripped away, you realize what matters.
I remember saying, we always chase more. More work, more money, but out there, you just want water and warmth.
That's the truth. I felt grateful just to be alive.
Also, we talked about teamwork, how we supported each other, stayed calm.
You made jokes when things got scary. That helped so much.
And you kept us organized, like planning what we'd eat, how we'd ration what little we had.
Survival brings out the real you. You see who you are under pressure.
On the morning of the 3rd day, the sun looked different, brighter.
I felt hopeful again. I climbed a rock and tried waving using a piece of my shirt.
And that's when we heard the sound, a boat engine.
I almost cried. I've never been so happy to see people in my life.
The rescue team said the storm had damaged communication lines. They'd been looking for us.
We were sunburned, tired, and starving, but so grateful.
And as soon as we got back to land, guess what we did?
We both got pizza and took the longest showers ever.
Looking back, I think those 3 days changed me.
Same here. I learned that I can live with less and be okay.
I also realized how dependent we are on technology.
True. It made me want to slow down, disconnect more often.
And we proved that teamwork really saves lives.
Exactly. If you panic alone, you break. If you stay calm together, you survive.
I think everyone should experience being offline for even a day, just to see how it feels.
It resets your mind.
So that's our story. 3 days stuck on an island that felt like a lifetime.
We went through fear, hunger, laughter, and reflection, all in 72 hours.
If you ever feel overwhelmed by life, maybe just imagine that island. Quiet, simple, peaceful.
But maybe bring some snacks and sunscreen.
Definitely.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
This was Dr. English Channel. Stay safe, stay curious, and maybe avoid stormy boat trips.
See you next time.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. English Channel, the podcast that helps you learn real English for real life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Today, we're going on a trip. Literally, we're talking about English at the airport. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Oh, yes. Traveling can be exciting, but it's also stressful if you don't know what to say or how to communicate.
Exactly. So in this episode, we'll walk through every step from arriving at the airport to boarding the plane and beyond.
Sounds fun. Let's imagine we're traveling together. Where should we go?
How about London?
Perfect. Okay, listeners, pack your bags. We're off to London.
So, we've just arrived at the airport. First step, finding the check-in counter.
Right. Usually there are big screens that show flight numbers, destinations, and counters.
Yeah, and it's easy to get nervous if it's your first time. You might ask someone, "Excuse me, where's the check-in counter for British Airways?"
Exactly. And once you find it, you'll probably wait in line with your passport and ticket ready.
I always triple-check that I have my passport before I leave home.
Me too. Losing your passport is like the ultimate travel nightmare.
Definitely. Anyway, now we're at the counter. The agent smiles and says, "Good morning. May I have your passport, please?"
And you reply, "Sure, here you go." Then they'll ask, "Do you have any luggage to check in?"
Right. If you do, you say, "Yes, one suitcase."
And if it's light travel, you can say, "No, just hand luggage."
I love traveling light. Makes everything easier.
Me too. Oh, and sometimes they'll ask, "Did you pack your bag yourself?"
Yeah, that's a standard security question. You just say, "Yes, I did."
Perfect. After that, you get your boarding pass and they tell you your gate number.
Don't lose that boarding pass. It's your ticket to get on the plane.
All right, next stop, security. Probably everyone's least favorite part.
True. The line moves slowly, and you have to take off your shoes, belt, jacket, and sometimes even your laptop.
It feels like you're undressing in public.
Yeah, kinda, but it's necessary. The officer might say, "Please place your belongings in the tray."
And take out your laptop and liquids.
Right. And don't forget that liquids over 100 ml aren't allowed.
I once had to throw away my expensive lotion because of that rule. I was so upset.
Oh no. I learned that lesson the hard way too.
After you pass the scanner, sometimes they ask, "Can I check your bag?"
Just stay calm, smile, and say, "Sure, no problem."
It's all about staying polite and patient.
Definitely. Once you're done, you feel relieved, like, "Yes, I made it through security."
Exactly. Then comes the fun part, duty-free shopping.
Duty-free is dangerous for your wallet.
So true. Perfumes, chocolates, snacks, everything looks so tempting.
I usually grab a coffee and find a seat near my gate.
Yeah, and always check the departure screens regularly. Sometimes the gate changes.
Yes, that's important. Nothing worse than missing your flight because you were at the wrong gate.
So imagine we're sitting near our gate, waiting. You hear the announcement, "Attention passengers for flight BA234 to London, please proceed to gate 15 for boarding."
That's when you grab your passport, boarding pass, and any carry-on bag.
Don't forget your coffee.
Of course. And if you're not sure about boarding, you can ask, "Excuse me, is this the gate for the flight to London?"
Great question. The staff will confirm it.
Then they'll start boarding by zones or seat numbers.
That's when everyone suddenly stands up at once, even though they're in group 9.
Exactly. Human nature.
All right, now we're walking through the jet bridge and stepping onto the plane.
The flight attendants greet you with a smile. Welcome aboard!
You show your boarding pass and find your seat. 14A, window seat, the best.
I always choose the aisle. I like being able to get up easily.
Me too. The window is beautiful, but not for long flights.
True. Once you're seated, you might hear the announcement, "Please fasten your seat belts and turn off all electronic devices."
And then the safety demonstration, which no one seems to watch, but everyone should.
Exactly. It's important. And then, take off.
I love that moment when the plane lifts off the ground.
Yeah, it feels like freedom.
Okay, now we're cruising above the clouds. What happens next?
Usually, flight attendants start serving drinks or meals.
Right. They might ask, chicken or pasta?
The classic airline question.
And would you like something to drink? Coffee, tea, juice, or water?
I always go for coffee. Helps me stay awake.
I go for juice. Less caffeine, more hydration.
Smart choice.
And then sometimes people ask for things like, can I have a blanket or could I get some water?
Yes, it's good practice to be polite. Excuse me, may I have...
Exactly. Kindness makes travel smoother.
And of course, during the flight, announcements come up like, "We're now approaching London Heathrow."
That's when you start feeling excited and a little tired.
Always.
Okay, finally, the plane lands. Everyone stands up too early, trying to grab their bags.
Every single time.
Then you walk through the airport to passport control or customs.
The immigration officer might ask, "What's the purpose of your visit?"
You'd answer, I'm here for vacation, or I'm here for business.
They might also ask, "How long will you stay?" or "Where will you be staying?"
Yes, and you should answer clearly and confidently.
Once you get your stamp, you pick up your luggage from the carousel.
And hopefully it's not lost.
Let's hope not.
Then you go through customs. They might ask if you have anything to declare.
Usually you just say, "No, nothing to declare."
And you're out. Welcome to London.
That was quite a journey, from check-in to landing.
Yeah, and we covered a lot of practical English along the way.
Yeah, and the airport can be stressful, but once you know what to say, it's much easier.
Exactly. The key is to stay calm, polite, and organized.
And always arrive early.
Yes, at least 2 or 3 hours before an international flight.
Well, that's it for today's episode. English at the airport.
We hope you enjoyed traveling with us and learned something new.
Don't forget to subscribe and join us next time for English at the hotel. Until then, safe travels, everyone.
Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Mark. Today, we're talking about something every student wants to know: how to get an A in school. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Exactly. Whether you're in high school, university, or learning online, everyone dreams of those top grades.
Oh yes, that beautiful letter A. But getting it isn't always easy. So today we'll talk about real strategies, motivation, mindset, and habits that make top students stand out.
Right. And we're not just talking about studying harder. We're talking about studying smarter.
Perfectly said. So Lisa, let's start with a question. When you were in school, were you an A student?
Sometimes. It depended on the subject. I was great at English and history, but math? Let's just say I tried my best.
Same here. I loved science, but writing essays was torture. Still, I learned how to manage my time, and that's one of the biggest keys to getting good grades.
I think mindset is everything. If you believe you can be a top student, you'll start acting like one.
True, many students think I'm just not smart enough. But the truth is, most A students simply have good habits, not higher IQs.
Right. It's more about discipline and consistency. For example, creating a schedule and sticking to it.
Absolutely. And also, seeing mistakes as learning opportunities. When you fail a quiz, don't panic. Review your mistakes, understand them, and move on.
Exactly. A students don't give up easily. They see every test as a chance to improve.
And they also take responsibility. They don't say, the teacher gave me a bad grade. They say, what could I have done better?
Okay, let's talk about planning. A lot of students procrastinate.
Oh, yes. Netflix and social media, the biggest enemies of A students.
Totally. But one trick is the Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. It keeps your brain fresh.
I love that. I also recommend using a planner or calendar. Write down deadlines, assignments, and exam dates.
And not just academic stuff. Schedule time for rest, too. Top students know when to stop.
Right. Burnout is real. You can't get an A if you're too tired to focus.
Okay, let's dive into how A students actually study.
For me, I used to teach the topic to myself, like pretending I was the teacher.
That's brilliant. Teaching helps you remember better. I also like active recall, closing the book and trying to remember what you just read.
Oh, yes. Passive reading doesn't help much. You need to engage with the material.
Exactly. And make it visual. Mind maps, color-coded notes, sticky notes, they make studying more fun.
One more tip. Study a little bit every day instead of cramming before exams.
Yes, cramming gives you stress, not success.
Let's talk about class participation. Some students think it doesn't matter, but it really does.
Totally. Asking questions, answering in class, talking to teachers, it shows you care.
And teachers notice that. They often help students who show genuine interest.
Yes, and it's not just about grades. You also build confidence and communication skills.
Another thing, find study partners. When you study with motivated people, you push each other to do better.
But careful, not with friends who only want to gossip.
Oh, right. Choose classmates who actually want to learn.
Motivation is what keeps you going when things get tough.
Yes, but motivation comes and goes. That's why discipline is even more important.
True. One thing that helped me was setting small goals, like finishing one chapter a day.
I like rewarding myself too. For example, after studying for 2 hours, I'd watch an episode of my favorite show.
That's a great balance. Also, remember your why. Why do you want that A? For your future, your dream job? That reason keeps you focused.
That's powerful. Purpose gives energy.
Getting top grades can be stressful. How did you handle it, Mark?
I learned to take breaks, go outside, exercise, or listen to music. Your brain needs rest.
Totally. And don't compare yourself with others. Everyone learns at their own pace.
Yes, the goal is improvement, not perfection.
Exactly. Even if you move from a B to an A minus, that's still progress worth celebrating.
And don't forget sleep. All-nighters might seem heroic, but they hurt your memory.
I learned that the hard way.
Okay, Lisa, time's almost up. Let's give our final advice for students who want to get an A.
My advice is be consistent. Small efforts every day beat big efforts once a month.
Mine would be believe in yourself. You're capable of more than you think.
That's perfect. And remember, grades are important, but learning is even more valuable.
Well said. Keep learning, keep growing, and don't give up.
Thanks everyone for listening.
This was Dr. English Channel. See you next time.
Bye everyone, and good luck getting that A.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Dr. English Channel, the show where we chat about smart ways to make and manage your money. I'm Liza.
And I'm Mark. Today's episode is really exciting. We're talking about passive income. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Yes, the dream of making money even when you're sleeping.
Exactly. I mean, who doesn't want to earn extra income without working every single hour of the day?
Totally. But here's the thing. A lot of people hear passive income and think it's instant or effortless.
Right. And that's not true. Passive income takes time, effort, or sometimes money up front. But once it's set up, it can bring in money with little ongoing work.
So, Mark, let's start simple. How would you define passive income?
I'd say it's money that keeps coming in with minimal active involvement. Like you're not trading hours for dollars anymore.
Perfect. And there are so many types. Some are digital, some are physical, and some require investing.
Exactly. The key is to build something that works for you in the background, whether it's a product, a system, or an investment.
I love that. So let's go through different types people can start, depending on their budget and skills.
Great idea. Let's break it down step by step.
Let's start with digital, because honestly, the internet changed everything.
Totally. The first one that comes to mind is creating online courses.
Yes, if you know something valuable like photography, English, or marketing, you can record lessons and sell them online.
Right. It's a lot of work up front, but once the course is made, you can keep earning every time someone buys it.
Exactly. Platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, or even your own website make it simple.
Another digital one is YouTube.
Oh, yes. But that's not truly passive in the beginning.
True, but if your videos keep getting views years later, ads still pay you. That's the power of evergreen content.
Evergreen content, meaning videos that stay relevant over time.
Exactly, like how to fix your Wi-Fi or how to cook pasta. Those videos keep getting searched forever.
I also love the idea of writing ebooks. You can self-publish on Amazon and earn royalties each month.
Yes, and you don't even need to be a professional author. You just need to share useful or entertaining information.
What about affiliate marketing?
Oh yeah, that's a big one. You promote other people's products, and when someone buys through your link, you earn a commission.
Right. Bloggers, YouTubers, even Instagram creators use affiliate links to make extra money.
And the cool thing, once your content is live, it can keep earning even if you don't touch it again.
Exactly. That's real passive income.
Now, let's move to something a bit more traditional, investing.
Yes. This one requires money, but it's powerful if you plan wisely.
The most common one is dividend stocks. You invest in companies that pay you part of their profits regularly.
That's a great one. You literally earn money just for owning shares.
Yep. Another one is real estate.
Ah, yes. Rental income. You buy a property and rent it out.
Exactly. The tenants pay rent, and that becomes your passive income.
But it's not completely hands off, right? You still have to manage the property or hire someone to do it.
Right. It's semi-passive unless you hire a property manager.
What about REITs?
Oh, good one. Real estate investment trusts. You can invest in property without owning buildings. It's like buying stock in real estate.
Perfect for people who don't want the hassle of being a landlord.
Exactly. Then there's peer-to-peer lending, lending money online to individuals or businesses and earning interest.
That's interesting. It's riskier, but can give good returns.
Yeah, it's all about balancing risk and reward.
Let's talk about options that don't need much money up front.
Great point. One of my favorites is print on demand.
Oh, yes. Like designing t-shirts, mugs, or tote bags, and websites handle the printing and shipping.
Right. You just upload your designs, and every sale earns you a cut.
I've seen people make passive income from stock photos too.
True. If you're good with a camera, upload your photos to stock sites. Every download pays you.
Same with music or sound effects for creators. Once uploaded, they can earn royalties for years.
Another creative idea, building an app or even a simple tool people need.
Yes, like a budgeting app or language flashcards. If people subscribe or pay once, you earn continuously.
It's amazing how small ideas can turn into long-term income streams.
I agree. The secret is to create something that solves a problem.
Once you start, the next goal is automation.
Yes, because true passive income means it runs itself.
For example, scheduling social media posts automatically, setting up email marketing, or automating payments.
Or using tools to track sales and performance without constant manual work.
Exactly. The more you automate, the more freedom you gain.
That's what passive income is really about. Freedom, not just money.
100%. It gives you time to do what matters most.
But we should also be honest. Passive income doesn't mean do nothing.
Absolutely. It means you build something once that pays you many times.
And it can take months or even years to grow.
But the earlier you start, the sooner it pays off.
Exactly. Patience is key.
And learning never stops. The more you understand money and digital tools, the easier it gets.
All right, before we wrap up, Mark, if you had to pick one passive income idea for beginners, what would it be?
I'd say affiliate marketing. It's simple, low cost, and teaches you digital skills. You?
I would say creating digital products like ebooks or courses. Once it's made, it can sell forever.
Perfect answers. And remember, everyone, start small, learn as you go, and keep improving.
Yes, don't wait for the perfect time. Start now, even with one small idea.
That's the secret to long-term success.
Thank you all for tuning in. This was Dr. English Channel. See you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone, and happy earning!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dr. English Channel, the podcast that helps you improve your English and your life. I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Maria. How are you, Alex?
I'm great. And how about you, Maria?
I'm good, thank you. Today's episode is called How to Be a Top Student in Class. Whether you're in high school, university, or just learning on your own, this one's for you. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
We're going to share real tips and experiences on how to study effectively, manage your time, and stay motivated, all in English. So grab your notebook, maybe a drink, and let's dive in.
What do you think makes a top student? Is it talent or habits?
Let's start with mindset. Before you can become a top student, you have to think like one.
Exactly. Many people believe smart students are born that way, but really, it's about discipline and consistency.
Top students don't give up easily. They're curious, organized, and they take responsibility for their learning.
And they're not afraid to fail. Mistakes are part of learning.
Alex, when you were in school, were you always a top student? Not at first. I used to procrastinate a lot. But once I changed my mindset, focusing on small goals and daily habits, my grades improved.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress.
Key phrases to practice. Stay consistent. Keep working regularly.
Learn from your mistakes. Improve after failure.
Take responsibility. Own your learning.
Progress over perfection. Focus on improvement, not being flawless.
I am responsible for my own success.
Every mistake helps me learn. I study a little every day.
Now, let's talk about one of the biggest challenges for students, time management.
Yes, many students say, I don't have enough time. But the truth is, we all have 24 hours a day.
Exactly. Top students use their time wisely. They plan, prioritize, and avoid distractions.
So, Alex, what's your favorite time management tip?
The Pomodoro technique. You study for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, then repeat. It helps keep focus high.
I love that. I also recommend making a to-do list every night before bed. That way, your morning starts with a clear plan.
Useful vocabulary. Prioritize. Decide what's most important.
Schedule. Plan for your time.
Procrastinate. Delay doing something.
Productive. Getting things done effectively.
I make a study schedule every week.
I try not to procrastinate. I focus on important tasks first.
What about distractions, Mia?
Oh, yes. Phones, social media, even snacks. I use an app called Forest that locks my phone while studying.
That's clever. Remember, being busy isn't the same as being productive.
Now, let's move to study techniques, the secret weapons of top students.
There are so many ways to study, but the key is finding what works for you.
Right. One popular method is active recall, testing yourself instead of just rereading notes.
Another one is spaced repetition, reviewing material after increasing intervals, like 1 day, 3 days, 1 week.
And don't forget note-taking. Using colors, diagrams, and summaries helps your brain organize information.
Key study vocabulary. Active recall. Testing your memory actively.
Spaced repetition, reviewing over time for better memory.
Flashcards. Small cards for key terms or questions.
Summarize, to write the main ideas only.
I test myself after every lesson.
I review notes using spaced repetition. I summarize what I learned in my own words.
Mia, do you prefer studying alone or in a group?
Both. I study alone to focus, then review with friends to discuss ideas.
That's perfect balance.
Okay, let's talk about something that scares many students: speaking up in class.
Yes, top students participate actively. They ask questions, answer, and join discussions.
Even if your English isn't perfect, it's okay. Teachers love students who try.
And participation helps you remember what you learn. When you explain something out loud, your brain stores it longer.
Useful class phrases. Can you please explain that again? Asking for repetition.
I think that, giving an opinion.
In my experience, sharing your view.
That's an interesting point. Responding to someone.
Excuse me, I have a question.
I think that's a great idea. Can you explain this again, please?
When I was in university, I was too shy to ask questions. But once I started doing it, I understood lessons much better.
Exactly. Confidence grows when you practice speaking in class.
Being a top student isn't just about studying, it's also about taking care of yourself.
Absolutely. Sleep, exercise, and diet all affect your brain.
Top students get enough sleep, at least 7 hours. If you're tired, your memory and focus drop.
And exercise helps your body and mind. Even a 20-minute walk improves concentration.
Don't forget food. Avoid too much junk food or caffeine. Eat fruits, nuts, and vegetables.
Healthy lifestyle vocabulary. Energy. Strength for studying.
Focus. Concentration on a task.
Balance. Equal time for work and rest.
Stress. Mental pressure or tension.
I try to sleep early.
I take short breaks when I feel tired. I eat healthy food to stay focused.
And one more thing, mental health. It's okay to feel stressed sometimes. Talk to a friend, take a break, or meditate.
Right. A top student isn't perfect. They just keep going, even on tough days.
Let's recap today's episode. How to be a top student in class.
Number 1, have the right mindset. Believe you can improve.
Number 2, manage your time. Make schedules and avoid distractions.
Number 3, use smart study techniques like active recall and spaced repetition.
Number 4, participate in class. Speak up and ask questions.
And finally, number 5, take care of your health. Sleep well, eat well, and stay balanced.
Tonight, write down 3 small habits that will make you a better student this week. Maybe it's sleeping earlier, studying 30 minutes more, or reviewing your notes every day. Start small, stay consistent.
Remember, being a top student isn't about competition. It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Exactly. You've got this.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Stay motivated, keep learning, and we'll see you next time. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. Thanks for tuning in today. We have a really exciting topic, one that every English learner needs to master.
That's right. Today's episode is called Tell Me About Yourself. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
It's one of the most common questions in English, whether you're meeting someone new, in a job interview, or even starting a conversation with classmates.
Exactly. But many learners get nervous or confused when they hear it. They're like, what should I say?
Yes. So today we'll spend the next 2 hours talking about different ways to answer that question naturally and confidently.
We'll also share personal stories, examples, and maybe even some mistakes we've made ourselves.
All right, let's get started.
Okay, Jake, let's start with the basics. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," what's the simplest way to answer?
Well, I usually start with my name, where I'm from, and what I do. Something like, "Hi, my name is Jake. I'm from Australia, and I work as an English teacher."
Nice and easy. I might say, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Canada, and I'm a podcast host and language coach."
That's perfect. For beginners, keeping it short and clear is best. You don't need to tell your whole life story.
Exactly. But after the basics, you can add 1 or 2 interesting details, like hobbies or what you're passionate about.
Yeah. For example, in my free time, I love hiking and making coffee. It adds personality.
That's true. It makes you sound friendly and real, not robotic.
Right. Imagine if I just said, "I'm Jake. I'm 30. I'm a teacher." It sounds like a robot reading a form.
So, listeners, remember, smile, relax, and speak naturally. It's your chance to show who you are.
All right, Emma, let's take it one step further. How about telling me about yourself, but in a more natural, story-like way?
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I grew up in Vancouver, near the mountains. I've always loved nature, so after school, I started traveling. That's actually how I fell in love with languages, meeting people from different countries. Now I teach English and host this podcast to help learners feel confident.
That's awesome. It feels personal but professional. You shared where you're from, your interests, and your reason for what you do.
Exactly. It's like connecting the dots in your story.
Okay, my turn. I'm originally from Sydney. I studied communications, but after volunteering abroad, I realized how much I enjoyed helping people learn. So I became an English teacher. Outside of teaching, I love surfing and photography.
See, that's a great example. You don't need to make it complicated. It's just you being yourself.
Right. And if someone is listening and thinking, but I don't know what to say, start small. Think about your hometown, your job or studies, and what you enjoy doing. That's enough to start a great answer.
Now, Jake, what if the question comes up in different situations, like school, work, or meeting friends?
Good question. The way you answered depends on who's asking.
Exactly. If it's a teacher, you might say, I'm studying business at university and I'm interested in marketing.
But if it's a new friend, you might say, I'm studying business. It's okay, but I really love music and photography.
Yes, the tone changes. More casual with friends, more formal with teachers or interviews.
In a job interview, you might focus more on your skills and experience.
Right, like, I'm an organized and motivated student. I've worked on several group projects, and I enjoy learning new things.
That's a great professional version. You're showing your qualities without sounding arrogant.
Exactly. Confidence is key, not showing off.
Emma, when people describe themselves, I think it's also nice to include what they care about, their values or goals.
Absolutely. It makes your answer more meaningful. Like, I'm passionate about helping others learn new things, or I love solving problems.
Yeah. I remember in one interview, I said, I'm someone who enjoys creating things that make people's lives easier. It showed my motivation, not just my skills.
That's great. You can also talk about future goals, like, I hope to start my own business one day, or I want to travel more to experience different cultures.
Yes, and it's okay to sound ambitious. People like to hear that you have direction.
Exactly. So, listeners, when you talk about yourself, think not only about who you are, but also who you want to become.
That's deep, Emma. I like that.
Thanks.
All right, let's do some role play to help listeners imagine real life situations.
Perfect. Let's start with something casual, meeting a new classmate.
Let's us practice the scenario. 1. New classmate.
Hi, I think we're in the same English class. I'm Emma.
Oh, hey, I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, where are you from?
I'm from Australia. You?
Canada. I just moved here last year.
That's cool. How are you finding the course so far?
It's fun. A bit challenging, but the teacher's great.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping to improve my writing this semester.
Same here. Maybe we can study together sometime.
Sounds like a plan.
Now let's practice the scenario 2, job interview.
So, Emma, tell me about yourself.
Sure. I recently graduated in marketing from the University of Toronto. During my studies, I worked part-time in social media management, which helped me develop strong communication skills. I'm really passionate about digital marketing and excited to grow in this field.
That's great. I can see your enthusiasm.
Thank you. I enjoy creative projects and love finding new ways to connect with people online.
Here we practice the scenario 3, online meeting or language exchange.
Hi, Jake. Thanks for connecting online.
Hi, Emma. No problem. I'm happy to practice English with you. So, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm from Canada. I work as a designer, and I'm learning Spanish right now. What about you?
I'm from Australia. I teach English, and I'm trying to learn Japanese.
That's awesome. Maybe we can help each other.
Definitely. Language exchange is the best way to learn.
Wow, Jake, 2 hours just flew by.
I know. We've talked about so many ways to answer, "Tell me about yourself."
Yeah, from simple introductions to personal stories, job interviews, and even casual chats.
Exactly. And I think the key takeaway is be natural, be honest, and let your personality shine.
Right. You don't need perfect grammar or fancy words, just confidence and a friendly smile.
And remember, every time you talk about yourself, you're not just giving information, you're building connection.
Beautifully said, Jake. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us today.
We hope you'll practice introducing yourself after this episode. Record yourself or share with a friend.
And if you liked today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Dr. English channel for more fun conversations.
Until next time, stay confident, keep practicing, and
Keep talking in English.
see you next time. Have a great day.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dr. English Channel, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're going to talk about something everyone loves, the weekend. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about easy English learning ways for beginners.
That's right. We'll share what we usually do on weekends, how to talk about your past weekend using simple English, and help you practice with us.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to answer questions like, "What did you do last weekend?" with confidence.
Okay, Alex, let's start. What did you do last weekend?
Well, last weekend was really nice. On Saturday morning, I went hiking with my friends. The weather was perfect, sunny and cool.
That sounds great. Where did you go hiking?
We went to Green Hill Park. It's about an hour from the city.
Nice. And what about Sunday?
On Sunday, I stayed home and relaxed. I watched a movie and cooked pasta.
That's a good balance. One active day and one lazy day.
Now you try. Say, last weekend, I went to blank.
Or, I stayed home and watched blank.
Let's talk about fun or relaxing things people do on weekends.
Yes. For example, I sometimes go to the gym, play guitar, or meet friends for coffee.
I like doing yoga and reading. Sometimes I bake cookies or watch TV shows.
What's your favorite show right now?
Oh, I'm watching Friends again. It's great for learning English, too.
Classic choice. I watched Stranger Things last weekend.
Say this. I like to relax on the weekend. I usually blank.
Or, last weekend I watched blank.
Maria, do you often spend your weekends with your family?
Yes, I do. On Sunday evenings, we usually have dinner together. My mom cooks, and we all talk about our week.
That sounds nice. I sometimes visit my parents, too, or go out with friends.
What do you usually do with your friends?
We go to the movies or play soccer. Last weekend, we watched a new action movie. It was so exciting.
Now say, I spent time with my family last weekend.
Or, I went out with my friends.
Alex, do you usually have the same routine every weekend?
Mostly, yes. I usually clean my apartment on Saturday morning, go shopping for groceries, and relax in the evening.
Same here. I like slow weekends. But sometimes I do something special, like a short trip or a concert.
Oh, tell me about your last special weekend.
Last month, I went to the mountains with my friends. We stayed in a cabin for 2 days, cooked together, and played games at night. It was really fun.
That sounds amazing. My last special weekend was going to the beach. I swam, ate seafood, and watched the sunset.
Now it's your turn. Say, usually on weekends, I blank.
But last weekend, I blank.
Now, let's practice everything we learned. Alex, can you give us an example of a full weekend story?
Sure. Last weekend was really relaxing. On Saturday, I went hiking in the morning, and in the afternoon, I had lunch with friends. On Sunday, I stayed home, cleaned my apartment, and watched a movie. It was a perfect weekend. Not too busy, not too lazy.
Let's see my turn. Last weekend, I stayed home and cooked dinner for my family. On Sunday, I met my friend at the park and we talked for hours. It was a simple weekend, but really nice.
Now it's your turn. Take a minute and tell your own story. Start like this. Last weekend,
Great job! You can record yourself and listen to your pronunciation. It's a great way to improve fluency.
Today we learned how to talk about your weekend using the past tense, went, stayed, cooked, watched, and some useful expressions.
Now you can answer questions like, "What did you do last weekend?" easily and naturally.
Your homework? Record yourself talking about your weekend, then listen again and correct your mistakes.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Don't forget to subscribe and practice every day.
See you next time. Have a great day.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is called English at the Restaurant. We'll talk about everything from making a reservation to paying the bill. All the useful English you need when eating out. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. We'll also act out real conversations you might have at a restaurant, so you can learn how to sound natural and confident when you order food in English.
Let's start with the first part, making a reservation.
Jack, let's imagine I'm calling a restaurant to book a table. You'll be the restaurant staff.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Hello, I'd like to make a reservation for this evening, please.
Of course. For how many people?
For 2, please.
What time would you like to come?
Around 7:30 p.m.
No problem. May I have your name, please?
Yes, it's Emma Johnson.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. We'll see you at 7:30.
Great, thank you so much.
That's it. A simple and polite conversation.
Yes, and you can always add details, like asking for a table by the window or outside.
Or mentioning special requests like allergies or birthdays.
Okay, now let's move on. You've arrived at the restaurant. What do you say?
Usually the host will greet you and ask if you have a reservation.
Let's act it out.
Good evening. Welcome to Ocean View Restaurant. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, under the name Emma Johnson.
Perfect. Follow me, please. Here's your table.
Thank you.
Would you like to start with something to drink?
Yes, I'd like some water, please.
Still or sparkling?
Still, please.
Excellent. I'll be right back with your drinks.
Nice and smooth.
Now we get to the fun part, ordering food.
Exactly. This is where people often get nervous, but it's easier than it seems.
Let's do a role play again. I'll be the waiter and you'll be the customer.
Sounds good.
Here's your menu. Are you ready to order or would you like a few more minutes?
I think I'm ready. What do you recommend?
Our grilled salmon is very popular. It's served with roasted vegetables and lemon sauce.
That sounds delicious. I'll have the grilled salmon, please.
Excellent choice. And for your side?
I'll take a green salad.
Would you like any dressing on your salad?
Just olive oil and lemon, please.
Perfect. And to drink?
I'll have a glass of white wine.
Sure thing. Thank you.
See? Not so hard.
Exactly. The key is to sound polite and confident.
Let's switch roles now. You be the customer. Okay, now we're sitting and eating. What might happen next?
Sometimes you need to call the waiter or ask for something.
Let's do a few examples.
How's everything with your meal?
It's wonderful, thank you. The salmon is perfect.
I'm glad to hear that. Can I get you anything else?
Yes, could I have some extra napkins, please?
Of course, I'll bring them right away.
Or maybe you want to send a dish back if there's a problem.
Is everything okay with your food?
Actually, my soup is a little cold. Could you please warm it up?
Of course, I'm so sorry about that. I'll take care of it right away.
Polite and calm, always the best way to handle it.
So, you've finished your meal. What comes next?
Dessert time.
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
Yes, please. What do you recommend?
Our chocolate lava cake is very popular.
That sounds good. I'll have that with a cup of coffee, please.
Would you like milk or sugar with your coffee?
Just milk, thanks.
Perfect.
Finally, it's time to pay.
Right. Let's act it out again.
Excuse me? Could we have the bill, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Do you accept credit cards?
Yes, we do. You can pay by card or cash.
Great. I'll pay by card.
Thank you very much. Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, everything was wonderful.
We're happy to hear that. Have a great evening.
And that's a wrap on today's episode, English at the Restaurant.
We covered everything from reservations to dessert.
Yes, and if you practice these conversations, you'll feel much more confident next time you dine out in English.
Exactly. Remember, being polite, smiling, and speaking clearly make a huge difference.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time for another Dr. English channel.
Bye for now. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. Welcome to Dr. English Channel, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria. Today's topic is something we all experience, our daily life. The episode is called Talk About Your Day. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about learning English the easy ways for beginners.
We'll talk through a full day, morning to night, and show you how to describe your activities naturally in English.
And don't worry, we'll repeat key phrases, add examples, and give you time to practice. Think about what you usually do in the morning. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Let's start with the morning. Maria, what's your morning like?
Well, I usually wake up around 6:30. The first thing I do is check my phone. Bad habit, I know.
I do the same sometimes. Then what?
Then I brush my teeth, take a shower, and make some coffee. I can't start my day without coffee.
Same here. I usually have toast and eggs for breakfast. Then I listen to a short podcast or some music.
Let's see some useful morning phrases. I wake up at time you start your day.
I get ready for work. School, prepare yourself.
I have breakfast. Eat in the morning.
I leave home at when you go out.
I wake up early.
I make breakfast.
I get ready for work.
I leave home at 8.
Alex, what do you do if you wake up late?
Oh, that's easy. I skip breakfast and run out the door.
We've all done that. But it's better to start the day calmly, right?
Exactly. I try to make time to stretch or meditate if possible. So, after morning routines, most people go to work or school. Maria, what's your workday like?
I start work around 9 a.m. I check my emails, plan my tasks, and have some meetings.
That sounds productive. I'm a teacher, so I usually have classes in the morning. I teach English to international students.
That must be interesting. Do you take breaks?
Yes, I usually grab some tea around 10:30.
Useful work or study phrases. I check my emails. I check my emails in the morning.
I attend meetings. We have a meeting at 10.
I study for my exam. I study after lunch.
I take a break. I take a break at 3 p.m.
I work from 9 to 5.
I have lunch with my coworkers.
I usually study at the library. What's your favorite part of your workday?
When my students start speaking confidently, it makes me proud.
Oh, that's great. For me, it's finishing a big project, that feeling of accomplishment.
Now it's lunchtime. What do you usually eat, Maria?
I usually bring food from home, rice, vegetables, maybe some chicken, but sometimes I go out for sushi or noodles.
Nice. I often eat with my coworkers at a small cafe near the office.
Do you take a long break?
Usually about an hour. I like to walk outside after eating. It helps me relax.
Food vocabulary. Sandwich, bread with meat or vegetables.
Salad, mix of vegetables.
Soup, hot liquid meal.
Noodles, long pasta.
Coffee or tea. Drinks for break time.
I eat lunch at the cafe.
I drink coffee after lunch.
I like light food during the day.
In many Western workplaces, lunch breaks are shorter, 30 to 45 minutes. In some Asian countries, people might take longer breaks or even nap briefly.
After lunch, I usually finish my tasks and attend a few more meetings.
And when work is done?
I go to the gym 3 times a week or meet my friends for coffee.
That sounds nice. I often take a walk, then cook dinner at home.
Evening routine phrases. I finish work at 6.
I go to the gym. I go to the gym after work.
I meet friends. I meet friends for dinner.
I cook dinner. I cook dinner at home.
I go home after work.
I exercise in the evening.
I cook and watch TV.
What about weekends, Alex?
I love going hiking or watching movies. I try not to think about work.
Haha, same here. Weekends are for recharging.
Now it's nighttime. Time to rest. What's your night routine, Maria?
I have dinner around 7:30, then I take a shower and watch a show on Netflix.
Nice. I usually read a book or listen to music. I try to sleep before 11 p.m.
Do you ever check your phone before bed?
Unfortunately, yes. I scroll social media too much.
Night vocabulary. Have dinner. I have dinner with my family.
Take a shower. I take a shower before bed.
Watch a show. I watch a movie before sleeping.
Go to bed. I go to bed around 11.
I take a shower at night. I go to bed early.
I listen to music before sleeping.
What was the best part of your day today, Alex?
Recording this podcast with you, of course.
Oh, same here. I love talking about daily routines. It helps learners express their lives in English.
Let's quickly review today's key sections: morning, work or school, lunch, evening, and weekends.
And remember, practice describing your day every night. Just talk to yourself for 5 minutes.
Let's put everything together. We'll each give an example of how to talk about your full day.
Here's my example. Hi, my name is Maria. On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, take a shower, and have breakfast. I start work at 9 and teach English until 3. After work, I go for a walk or read a book. In the evening, I cook dinner, watch TV, and go to bed around 10:30.
Let's see my turn. Hi, I'm Alex. I wake up at 7 a.m. and have coffee. I go to work at 8:30 and finish around 5. After work, I take a shower and sometimes go to the gym. In the evening, I cook dinner, listen to music, and relax. On weekends, I sleep in and spend time with friends.
Now it's your turn. Take 1 minute to talk about your day. Start with, on weekdays, I wake up at.
Good job. Try recording yourself and listening again. It helps you improve pronunciation and fluency.
Today, we talked about how to describe your daily routine, morning, work or school, evening, and weekends.
You also practiced useful phrases like I wake up at, I usually, and in the evening, I like to.
Remember, daily conversations are the best way to build confidence. Practice this topic every day, even for 5 minutes.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends.
See you next time. Have a great day.
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is all about English at the cinema. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. We're going to take you through everything you might say or hear when going to the movies. from buying tickets, choosing snacks, watching the film, and talking about it afterward.
We'll act out a few scenes, share natural phrases, and show how to sound confident and relaxed when talking about movies in English.
Let's start right at the beginning, when you decide to go to the cinema. So, Jack, imagine it's Friday night and you want to watch a movie. How would you invite a friend?
I might say, hey, Emma, do you want to catch a movie tonight?
That sounds natural. I'd probably answer, sure, what's playing?
Then I'd check the listings online. Maybe something like, there's a new action movie at 7:30. Want to see it?
Perfect. Or if you're not sure, you can say, I'm in the mood for a comedy. Any suggestions?
Yes. And sometimes one person's excited and the other isn't.
Right, like, do you want to see that new superhero movie?
I've seen too many superhero movies lately. That happens to me all the time.
So you might compromise and say, okay, let's pick something we both like.
Exactly. Once you've decided, you move on to buying tickets.
All right, let's act this out. I'll be the customer and you'll be the ticket clerk.
Deal. Go ahead.
Hi, can I have 2 tickets for the 7:30 show, please?
Sure. Which movie would you like to see?
The new Marvel movie.
Okay. Do you prefer seats in the middle or the back?
Middle, please.
All right. That'll be $20.
Here you go.
Thank you. Your theater is number 5, and the movie starts in 15 minutes.
Perfect, thanks.
That's a classic exchange. Simple, polite, and clear.
Exactly. And sometimes you buy tickets online, right?
Yes. You might say, I booked the tickets online, or I already have the QR code.
And then you just scan it at the entrance. Super easy.
Okay, now it's snack time, one of my favorite parts of going to the cinema.
Mine too. Let's act out that scene next.
Hi there, what can I get for you today?
I'll have a large popcorn and a bottle of water, please.
Would you like butter on your popcorn?
Yes, please. And maybe some candy too. What do you recommend?
Our chocolate-covered almonds are really popular.
Sounds good. I'll take 1 pack.
Anything else?
That's all, thanks.
That'll be $12.
Here you go.
Enjoy the movie.
Thanks.
See, that's a quick and friendly exchange.
Yes, and in real life, you can also say something like, wow, everything smells so good. Or, I can't watch a movie without popcorn.
Exactly. It keeps the conversation natural.
Now you've got your snacks and you're heading into the theater.
Right. Sometimes it's dark and you have to find your seat.
You might say, excuse me, I think that's my seat. Or, sorry, can I get through?
And the other person might reply, oh, sure, go ahead. Or, no problem.
Exactly. It's all about being polite and calm.
And then silence, because the movie's about to start.
Yes, no talking during the movie.
Sometimes people whisper during the film, though.
True. You might hear things like, wow, that was amazing. Or, did you see that?
But keep it quiet. You don't want to disturb others.
Exactly. Some people even text during the movie, which is a big no-no.
Yes, turn off your phone and just enjoy the show.
Good advice.
Okay, the movie's over, the lights come on, and everyone starts talking.
Right. That's when the fun part begins. Sharing opinions.
Let's pretend we just saw an exciting movie.
Okay, I'll start. Wow, that ending was unbelievable.
I know, right? I didn't expect that twist at all.
The special effects were incredible. I felt like I was inside the story.
Yeah, and the soundtrack was amazing too.
But I think the movie was a bit too long.
Haha, true. They could have cut 20 minutes.
Then maybe you go for coffee and talk more about it.
Exactly. What did you think of the main character? Did you like the ending? Would you watch it again?
These are all great ways to keep the conversation going in English.
You know what's funny? Sometimes weird things happen at the cinema.
Oh, totally. Like someone's phone ringing during a quiet scene.
Or when you spill your drink in the dark.
Yes. And when you accidentally sit in the wrong seat and have to move.
That's always embarrassing.
But it happens. You just laugh it off and say, oops, sorry about that.
And that's a wrap for today's episode, English at the Cinema.
We've covered everything from making plans to talking about your favorite movie afterward.
Exactly. Next time you go to the movies, try using some of these expressions naturally.
And remember, the best way to learn English is by living it, even at the cinema.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
We'll see you next time on Dr. English Channel.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and welcome to Dr. English Channel, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria. How are you, Alex?
I'm great, and how about you, Maria?
I'm good, thank you. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest goals for English learners, how to speak English like a native speaker. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right, but first, let's be clear. Sounding native doesn't mean losing your accent. It means speaking naturally, confidently, and clearly.
Exactly. It's about rhythm, expression, and understanding culture, not about being perfect.
Think about this. What do you admire about how native speakers talk? Their speed, their pronunciation, their confidence?
English has its own rhythm, like music. Some words are stressed, others are soft.
Listen carefully. I want to go to the store. Notice how we stress want, go, and store. The small words to and the are weak.
Exactly. English is a stress-timed language. That means the timing between stressed words stays almost the same.
Practice 1. Repeat after us. I want to go to the store.
She's looking for her phone.
We'll meet you at the park.
Pronunciation tip. Use linking sounds. Want to turns to wanna. Going to turns to gonna. Did you turns to didya.
These connected sounds make your speech flow. That's what makes it sound natural.
Vocabulary review. Stress. Emphasis on a syllable or word. Emphasis, not emphasizes.
Linking. Joining sounds together. I'm gonna go now.
Rhythm. Pattern of strong and weak beats. English has musical rhythm.
Record yourself saying, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Do you want anything? And check if your tone sounds relaxed.
One reason native speakers sound fluent is because they use chunks, ready-made phrases.
Yes, instead of thinking word by word, they use patterns like greeting. Hey, what's up?
Small talk. How's it going?
Agreeing. Yeah, totally. Or for sure.
Disagreeing softly. I'm not sure about that.
Asking for time. Do you have a sec?
Ending talk. Anyway, I've got to run.
Dialogue example. Hey, what's up?
Not much, just chilling. How about you?
Same here. I've got to run though. Talk later.
Repeat that short dialogue and focus on intonation, rising and falling tones.
Native speakers often soften their tone. They don't always speak grammatically, but they sound friendly and natural.
To speak fluently, you need to think directly in English, not translate from your native language.
Yes, translation slows you down. Start with short thoughts in English, like, I'm hungry, or it's too hot today.
Then grow them into longer sentences. For example, I think I'll grab something to eat.
Practice idea. Narrate your daily life in English. I'm brushing my teeth.
I'm leaving for work.
Talk to yourself. It trains your brain to form English thoughts automatically.
Vocabulary review. Translate. Change from one language to another. Try not to translate word for word.
Fluent. Able to speak easily. She's fluent in English.
Spend 1 hour today describing everything you do in English.
This is where English gets fun. Native speakers love idioms and slang.
Yeah, they make speech colorful. Let's go over some common ones.
Break the ice. Start a conversation. I told a joke to break the ice.
Piece of cake. Very easy. That exam was a piece of cake.
Hang out. Spend time together. Let's hang out later.
No worries. It's okay. No worries. Take your time.
I'm beat. I'm very tired. After work, I'm beat.
Catch up. Talk after time apart. Let's catch up soon.
Hey, Alex. Long time no see.
I know. Let's grab coffee and catch up.
Perfect. My treat.
Use 3 idioms today when talking to your English partner.
Slang varies by region. British, American, Australian English all have their own styles.
To sound native, you also need to think culturally. English reflects the mindset of its speakers.
For example, English speakers often use polite, indirect language. Instead of, give me water, they say, could I get some water, please?
They also use humor and small talk to build connection.
Examples of indirect English. Close the door. Could you close the door, please?
I don't understand. Sorry, could you explain that again?
You're wrong. I see your point, but I think differently.
Tone and manners are key. Natives often smile, use body language, and keep eye contact, all part of communication.
Listen to a short English TV clip. Notice not just what they say, but how they say it.
All right, let's put everything together with a few practice tasks.
Challenge 1. Shadowing practice. Play a short English clip, movie, podcast, YouTube, and repeat it immediately, matching speed and tone.
Challenge 2. Real-life simulation. Order food at a restaurant using natural phrases.
Hey, can I get the chicken sandwich, please?
Oh, and could I have it to go?
Challenge 3. Vocabulary upgrade. Replace simple words with native-style ones. I'm very hungry.
I'm starving.
I'm very happy.
I'm thrilled.
It's very cold.
I'm freezing.
How was your trip?
It was amazing. I had the time of my life.
Today we learned that speaking like a native isn't about perfect grammar. It's about flow, rhythm, and connection.
Exactly. Listen, mimic, and speak every day. Don't be afraid to sound natural.
And remember, your accent is your identity. You can sound natural and proud of where you're from.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing. Don't forget to subscribe, review, and share if you like.
See you next time. Enjoy your day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and welcome to Daily English Speaking, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria. How are you, Alex?
I'm very well. And how about you, Maria?
I'm okay, thank you. In today's episode, we're going shopping at the supermarket. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
That's right. We'll learn how to talk in English at the supermarket, from finding what you need, to asking for help, to paying at the checkout.
We'll also practice pronunciation, learn polite ways to talk to staff, and help you sound confident when shopping in English. Before we go shopping, let's learn some common words we use at the supermarket.
Repeat after us. Aisle. The walkway between shelves. The cereal is in aisle 5.
Cart. Trolley. The basket on wheels. I need a cart for my groceries.
Basket. Small hand carrier. I'll take a basket. I only need a few things.
Cashier. The person at the checkout. The cashier was very friendly.
Receipt. Paper that shows what you bought. Don't forget your receipt.
Discount or sale. Lower price. These apples are on sale today.
Frozen foods. Food kept in a freezer. The frozen pizza is next to the ice cream.
Dairy products. Milk, butter, cheese. Dairy products are in the back.
Produce. Fruits and vegetables. Fresh produce looks great today.
Say after me. I need a cart.
Now say, where is the dairy section? In the US, people often say shopping cart, while in the UK, they say trolley. Okay, before you shop, you need to get there. Let's talk about how to ask for directions.
Excuse me, where is the nearest supermarket?
It's 2 blocks down on the right side.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can you take me to Fresh Mart Supermarket, please?
Sure, it's about 10 minutes from here.
How much for taking me there?
Just give me $5. It's okay.
Great, thank you. Please take me there now.
Vocabulary. Nearest means closest. Blocks, distance between streets. Turn right or left are direction words.
Repeat after me. Excuse me, where is the nearest supermarket?
Now try, can you take me to the store, please? All right, we're inside the supermarket now. Let's start shopping.
I'll pretend to be a customer, and Alex will be the store clerk. Excuse me, where can I find bread?
It's in aisle 3, next to the butter.
Thank you. Where's the rice?
It's in the international food section.
Do you sell fresh juice?
Yes, it's near the dairy section.
Where's the chocolate?
It's in the international dessert section.
Do you sell fresh milk?
Yes, it's also near the dairy section.
Let's see the vocabulary by category. Produce. Apples, bananas, carrots, lettuce.
Bakery. Bread, rolls, muffins.
Dairy. Milk, butter, cheese.
Frozen food. Ice cream, vegetables, pizza.
Canned goods. Soup, beans, tuna.
Drinks. Soda, juice, water.
Say, excuse me, where can I find blank?
Now, it's in aisle blank. Store employees are happy to help. Always start politely with, excuse me.
You might also talk to other shoppers or staff. Excuse me, can you help me reach that item?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. This line is taking forever.
Yeah, weekends are always busy here.
At least the prices are good today.
Vocabulary. Reach. Get something high up. Line. Queue. People waiting to pay. Busy. Many people around.
Say, excuse me, could you help me, please? Now, this line is long. In most English-speaking countries, people don't push in line. Wait patiently and say sorry if you bump someone.
Now it's time to pay for your groceries. Hello, did you find everything okay?
Yes, thank you.
Do you have a membership card?
No, I don't.
Okay, your total is $42.50.
Can I pay by card?
Sure, please insert or tap your card.
Thank you.
Here's your receipt. Have a great day. Vocabulary. Total. Full amount to pay. Receipt. Proof of purchase. Insert or tap. Ways to use a card.
Say, can I pay by card, please?
Now, can I have a bag, please?
In some countries, you have to pay for plastic bags, so many people bring reusable ones.
Sometimes shopping doesn't go perfectly. Let's practice polite ways to talk about problems. Excuse me, this item scanned at $5, but the sign said $3.
Let me check that for you. You're right. I'll adjust the price.
I think the cashier forgot to put my bread in the bag.
I'm sorry about that. Please take another one.
Excuse me, can I return this milk? It's expired.
Of course. Do you have the receipt?
Vocabulary. Expired. Past the use by date. Adjust the price. Fix the cost. Return. Bring something back.
Say, excuse me, there's a mistake on my bill.
Now, can I return this item, please?
In most stores, if you're polite, they'll fix mistakes right away.
Let's do some pronunciation and role play practice together.
Repeat each line after us and speak clearly.
Excuse me, where can I find the rice?
It's in aisle 5.
Hello, can I pay by card, please?
Sure. Would you like a bag?
Excuse me, there's a mistake on my receipt.
I'm sorry about that. Let me fix it for you.
Now, imagine you're in the store. You need milk, eggs, and apples. Practice saying it aloud. I'm looking for milk. Where is it?
Now answer like a store clerk. It's in aisle 2, next to the cheese.
Wow, we've done so much today. 2 full hours of supermarket English.
Yes, we learned vocabulary, practiced conversations, handled problems, and even did pronunciation exercises.
Your challenge this week: go to a supermarket and try speaking English. Ask where something is, talk to the cashier, or even make small talk in line.
Thanks for listening to Daily English Speaking. Remember, practice every day. Even small moments make a big difference. Before ending, don't forget to support us by hitting the subscribe button. It helps us a lot.
See you next time. Enjoy your day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and welcome to Daily English Speaking, the podcast where you can practice English every day in a fun and simple way.
Hi, I'm Maria. How are you, Alex?
I'm great. And how about you, Maria?
I'm good, thank you. Today, we're diving into a very modern topic. What happens when you spend a day without your phone? But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Sounds scary already, right?
Our phones are almost part of our bodies now. We use them for everything, from waking up to falling asleep.
Exactly. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what life feels like when we put that little device away. No calls, no TikTok, no scrolling.
Before we start, let's ask you, our listeners, could you survive one day without your phone?
Think about it. What would be the hardest part? Texting, music, GPS? We'll explore all that today. Let's warm up with some common phone-related vocabulary. Repeat after us.
Notification. Alert from your phone. I get notifications every minute.
Screen time. How long you use your phone. My screen time is crazy, 8 hours a day.
Addicted. Can't stop doing something.
I think I'm addicted to social media.
Connection. Link to internet. The Wi-Fi connection is terrible.
Battery, power source. My battery died in the middle of a call.
Signal. Network strength. I can't call you. There's no signal.
Scroll, move finger down the screen. I scroll through TikTok for hours. Let's practice. Say, I spend too much time on my phone.
Now, I need to reduce my screen time. In English, we often say, I'm glued to my phone. It means you can't stop looking at it.
So, Alex, how long can you go without your phone?
Honestly, maybe 1 hour before I start to panic.
That's better than most people.
How many hours do you think you use your phone every day? Try to guess, then check your phone's screen time feature later.
So, we decided to do a challenge. 24 hours with no phones.
No cheating, no scrolling, no calling, not even using the camera.
Exactly. We both took notes about what happened during that day.
Let's start from the beginning. The morning. That was the hardest part for me. My phone is my alarm clock, so guess what? I woke up late.
Oh no! I used an old alarm clock, but I kept reaching for my phone. It's like muscle memory.
Yes, it's strange. My hand automatically moves toward where my phone usually is. Vocabulary practice. Habit. Something you do regularly. Checking my phone is a morning habit.
Automatic. Done without thinking. I automatically reached for my phone.
Disoriented. Confused or lost. I felt disoriented without seeing the time.
Peaceful. Calm. Breakfast was quiet and peaceful.
Did you feel bored?
At first, yes, but then I actually noticed the taste of my food.
That's mindfulness.
Think about your morning. What do you usually do first? Could you try something new, like reading or stretching, instead of checking your phone?
In the afternoon, I went for a walk. Normally, I listen to music or a podcast, but this time it was just me and the sounds of the city.
That sounds nice.
Actually, yes. I felt connected to the world around me.
I went to meet a friend, but without my phone, I couldn't text him. I waited 20 minutes at the wrong cafe.
Vocabulary focus. Lost. Can't find your way. I got lost without Google Maps.
Awkward. Uncomfortable feeling. Waiting without checking my phone felt awkward.
Observe. Notice carefully. I observed people around me instead. Interact. Talk or connect with others. Without my phone, I interacted more with people.
Did you talk to anyone while waiting?
Yes, I talked to a stranger about the weather. It felt human.
Pronunciation practice. I felt awkward at first, but then more relaxed.
I noticed small details I usually miss.
When I got home, I wanted to relax. Usually, I watch YouTube before bed, but not today.
What did you do instead?
I wrote in my journal, listened to the rain, and just thought about my day.
That sounds peaceful. I realized how quiet my room was. No buzzing, no screens.
Vocabulary and emotion words. Reflect. Think deeply. I reflected on how I use my time.
Mindful. Aware of the present. I felt mindful while eating dinner.
Grateful. Thankful. I was grateful for real rest.
Calm. Not stressed. My mind felt calm.
It's funny, without my phone, I felt both lonely and peaceful.
Yeah, I missed messages, but I also liked the silence.
When was the last time you felt peaceful without your phone? Try to remember that moment.
All right, time for a quick debate. Let's list the pros and cons of a day without a phone.
Okay, pros first.
Pros: better focus,
More face-to-face conversations.
better sleep,
More free time.
less anxiety,
Cons: hard to contact people.
miss important updates,
Boredom,
no GPS.
no music or entertainment. Which side are you on, Alex?
Honestly, I think a break is good sometimes, but I wouldn't do it every day.
Same here. I like my phone, but I want to control it, not the other way around.
Tell us what you think. Is life better with or without your phone? You can send us a voice message after the challenge, of course. So, what did we learn today?
We learned that phones are useful, but we also need to disconnect sometimes to reconnect with real life.
That's deep, and it's true. When we step away, we find peace, clarity, and focus.
So here's your challenge. Try spending 1 hour today without your phone. Notice what you see, hear, and feel.
Write it down or share it with a friend later. You'll be surprised how much you notice.
Thanks for listening to Daily English Speaking. Don't forget to follow, review, and share after your phone break, of course.
See you next time. Enjoy your day.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is all about English at the hotel. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Yes, whether you're traveling for vacation, work, or study, you'll need English to check in, ask questions, or deal with problems at a hotel.
Exactly. We'll act out real conversations between hotel guests and staff, share tips, and help you sound natural and confident.
All right, let's start from the very beginning, making a reservation.
So, Emma, let's imagine you're calling a hotel to book a room.
Okay, I'll be the guest, and you'll be the receptionist.
Got it. Go ahead.
Good morning. I'd like to book a room for next weekend, please.
Sure. What dates would you like to stay?
From Friday to Sunday.
All right. Would you like a single or a double room?
A double room, please.
No problem. Would you prefer a room with a view?
Yes, a sea view if possible.
We do have one available. May I have your name, please?
Emma Johnson.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. Your room is confirmed for Friday to Sunday. Check-in is after 2 p.m.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
And that's how easy it is to book a hotel room in English.
Exactly. Simple, polite, and clear.
Now, you've arrived at the hotel. Time to check in.
Right. Let's role play again. This time, I'll be the guest.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the Grand Sunset Hotel. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, it's under the name Jack Brown.
Let me check. Yes, Mr. Brown. We have you booked for 3 nights. May I see your passport, please?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Will you be paying with cash or card?
By card, please.
Perfect. Here's your room key. You'll be in room 407 on the 4th floor.
Thank you very much.
Your breakfast is served from 7 to 10 a.m. in the restaurant on the 1st floor.
Excellent. Thanks for the information.
You're welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Now, once you're checked in, you might need to ask the staff for information.
Exactly, like where the gym is or how to use the Wi-Fi.
Let's act that out.
Hi, excuse me. Could you tell me where the swimming pool is?
Of course. It's on the rooftop next to the bar.
Great. And is it open all day?
Yes, from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Perfect. And one more question. How can I connect to the Wi-Fi?
Just select Grand Sunset Free Wi-Fi and enter your room number and last name.
Got it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
These are everyday interactions. Simple, but super useful.
Exactly. Always polite and with a friendly tone.
Okay, let's move on to room service or asking for something in your room.
Yes, like extra towels, cleaning, or ordering food.
Let's do a little role play.
Hello, this is room 407. Could I have some extra towels, please?
Of course, Mr. Brown. How many would you like?
Just 2, please.
No problem. We'll bring them to your room shortly.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
You can also order food, right?
Yes. For example,
Hi, could I order dinner to my room?
of course. May I take your order?
Yes, I'll have the grilled chicken and a glass of orange juice, please.
And it's that easy.
Sometimes, though, things go wrong, like the air conditioning doesn't work.
True. Let's show how to handle that politely.
Hi, this is room 407. The air conditioner isn't working properly.
I'm so sorry about that, sir. I'll send someone from maintenance right away.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. It's always good to be calm and polite, even when you're upset.
Exactly. Anger doesn't help. Clear communication does.
Another example could be about noise.
Hello, I'm calling from room 305. It's a bit noisy next door. Could you please check?
Of course, I'll contact the guests and remind them to keep it down.
Perfect example, polite and effective.
And now it's your last day. Time to check out.
Let's do that scene.
Good morning, sir. Are you checking out today?
Yes, I am. Room 407.
All right. Did you take anything from the minibar?
Just 1 bottle of water.
Okay, no problem. Here's your final bill. Would you like a printed receipt?
Yes, please.
All set. We hope you enjoyed your stay.
Everything was wonderful. Thank you.
We hope to see you again soon.
Definitely.
And that brings us to the end of our episode, English at the Hotel.
We covered everything from booking a room to checking out and even handling problems.
Yes, these are real-life conversations you'll use every time you travel.
And remember, confidence and politeness go a long way when speaking English.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed learning with us.
We'll see you next time on Dr. English Channel.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a really important topic, learning to love yourself. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Yes, it's one of those things that sounds simple, but most of us struggle with it every single day.
Exactly. We're taught how to love others, how to work hard, how to please people, but not how to love ourselves.
So, in this episode, we're going to talk about what self-love really means, why it's hard, and how we can practice it daily.
So, David, let's start simple. What does loving yourself mean to you?
For me, it's about accepting who you are, even the parts that you think aren't perfect. It's about being kind to yourself instead of constantly criticizing.
Yeah, I think loving yourself means treating yourself the way you would treat someone you care about.
Exactly. We're often so nice to our friends, but so harsh to ourselves.
We call ourselves lazy, not good enough, or a failure. But if someone else said those things to us, we'd be upset.
It's like we become our own bully.
So self-love isn't arrogance or selfishness. It's compassion towards yourself.
Let's be real. Loving yourself is hard.
Oh, absolutely. Society constantly tells us we're not enough.
Yeah, social media doesn't help either. You scroll and see people with perfect lives and feel small.
Right. We compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel.
And sometimes self-love is hard because of how we were raised, if we didn't get enough encouragement, or if we grew up feeling unworthy.
I think a lot of us carried childhood voices in our heads. Teachers, parents, bullies that told us we weren't good enough.
And even as adults, those voices echo in our minds.
That's why loving yourself means unlearning the lies you were told.
Self-acceptance is such a big part of this.
Yeah, and it's not about pretending to be perfect. It's about saying, I'm human,
I make mistakes, and that's okay.
Sometimes we think we can't love ourselves until we fix everything, lose weight, get the job, or make more money.
But if you can't love yourself now, you won't magically love yourself later.
Exactly. Love isn't a reward, it's the foundation.
That's powerful. I think accepting yourself also means forgiving yourself.
Oh, yes, forgiving yourself for past choices, for not knowing better, for being human.
We're all learning. We all mess up. That doesn't make us unworthy.
Okay, so let's get practical. What are some real ways to practice self-love?
For me, journaling helps a lot. Writing down what I'm grateful for or things I like about myself.
That's a good one. I also set boundaries, saying no when I need to. That's self-love.
Absolutely. People think boundaries are selfish, but they're healthy.
And taking care of your body, eating well, sleeping, exercising, that's not vanity, that's love.
I also try to talk to myself kindly. Like if I make a mistake, I say, "It's okay, you're doing your best."
I love that. It's like being your own best friend.
And sometimes self-love means rest, just doing nothing without feeling guilty.
Yes, rest is productive too.
One thing that gets in the way of self-love is negative self-talk.
Ugh, the inner critic. Mine used to be so loud.
Same here. I used to wake up and immediately think of what I hadn't done right.
I started naming my inner critic. It sounds silly, but it helps. Like, okay, Brenda, not today.
I love that. It makes the voice lose its power.
Yeah, it helps you realize that those thoughts aren't facts. They're just noise.
That's the key. You're not your thoughts.
Exactly. You're the one who hears them. You can choose which ones to believe.
Another thing, you can't have healthy relationships if you don't love yourself.
100%. You teach others how to treat you by how you treat yourself.
If you don't value yourself, you'll tolerate disrespect just to feel wanted.
And sometimes people think love will fix their emptiness, but love starts inside.
Yes, love from others should add to your happiness, not be your only source of it.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup. I feel like this conversation could go on forever.
Same here. Self-love isn't a destination, it's a lifelong practice.
It's about showing up for yourself every single day, especially when it's hard.
And remembering that you are enough, right now, as you are.
That's the message we want to leave you with today.
Thanks for listening to Dr. English Channel. Take care of yourselves, and remember, you deserve your own love first.
See you next time, everyone.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dr. English Channel. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Today's topic is one that excites a lot of people: why you should start a YouTube channel. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos about the easy ways to learn English from beginner.
Oh yes, this is a fun one. YouTube is everywhere these days, right? Everyone watches it. But not everyone thinks about starting their own channel.
Exactly. And some people think it's too late to start, but honestly, it's not.
Definitely not. There's still so much room for creativity, personality, and great ideas.
Totally. So today we're going to talk about why starting a YouTube channel can be life-changing for fun, for learning, and even for income.
Let's dive right in.
So, David, let's start with the big question. Why do people start a YouTube channel in the first place?
Good question. I think people start for different reasons. Some want to share knowledge, some want to entertain, and some just want to express themselves.
Right. For example, a teacher might start a channel to teach English, while a gamer starts to share game tips.
Exactly. And some people do it just to document their life, kind of like a video diary.
I started mine to practice speaking confidently on camera.
Really? That's actually a great reason.
Yeah, I used to be super shy, but recording videos helped me overcome that.
See, that's one of the benefits people don't realize. YouTube helps you develop real-life skills.
Totally. Communication, editing, creativity, and even marketing, all in one platform.
Plus, it's so cool to connect with people from all over the world.
I love that part. You can literally post a video from your bedroom and reach someone in another continent.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah. And the best part? You don't need fancy equipment to start.
Exactly. A smartphone and good lighting can take you a long way. Let's be honest, though. Starting a channel is scary at first. Oh, for sure. I remember my first video, I was shaking. Same here. You're thinking, what if people don't like it? What if they laugh at me? Yeah, that voice of doubt. Everyone has it. But the truth is, no one is perfect in the beginning. Everyone starts messy.
Exactly. If you watch your favorite YouTuber's first video, you'll see how far they've come.
True. The key is just starting. Don't wait until you're ready because you'll never feel ready.
That's great advice. And honestly, most people don't care if your first video isn't perfect.
Yeah, they care about authenticity. If you're real, people connect with you.
I remember when I stopped trying to be perfect, my channel actually started to grow.
That's because people love real personalities. Exactly. YouTube isn't about being flawless, it's about being relatable.
And that's something anyone can do. All right, let's talk about one of the most important things, finding your niche.
Yes, this is where most beginners get stuck.
Yeah, they say, I want to make videos about everything.
And that's fun at first, but it's better to focus on one main topic.
Right. A niche helps YouTube recommend your videos to the right audience.
Exactly. So if you love cooking, focus on recipes. If you love travel, show your adventures.
My niche is productivity and personal growth, and it took me months to figure that out.
That's normal. Most creators experiment before finding what works.
The trick is to combine what you love with what people need.
Perfectly said. And don't copy others. Get inspired, but find your own voice. Yes, people subscribe for you, not just your content.
That's such an important point.
Okay, so once you have your niche, it's time to create videos.
Yes, and this is where creativity shines.
You don't need a big studio, but you do need planning. Absolutely. Even a simple script or outline helps keep the video organized.
And good lighting is a must. Natural light works wonders.
I started filming near a window for that reason.
Same? It makes a huge difference.
Editing is also important. It's where your video comes to life.
Yes, adding background music, transitions, and captions can really make your video more engaging.
But don't overdo it. Keep it clean and simple.
Exactly. Viewers care more about your message than fancy effects.
And consistency. You have to upload regularly.
Yes, even once a week can build a strong audience over time.
It's all about showing up. Now let's talk about the exciting part, earning from YouTube.
The moment everyone's been waiting for.
Right, but it's not instant, is it?
No, it takes time and consistency. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to join the YouTube Partner Program.
Exactly. But once you do, you can earn from ads, sponsorships, and even memberships.
And don't forget about affiliate marketing, recommending products and earning commission.
Yes, that's a great way to start making passive income.
But I think the real reward is impact. When people message you saying your videos help them.
Oh, that's the best feeling ever.
Money is great, but knowing you helped someone is priceless.
Absolutely. Okay, let's be real though. Growing a YouTube channel
isn't always easy.
Yeah, there are ups and downs. Some videos do well, others don't.
And that's normal. The algorithm changes, trends shift. You just have to stay flexible.
True. I've learned not to take numbers too personally.
Yes, focus on progress, not perfection. And take breaks when you need them. Burnout is real. I went through that once, uploading every day, feeling exhausted.
Me too. You start to forget why you started.
Exactly. The key is balance. Create, rest, and enjoy the process.
Because in the end, if you're not enjoying it, the audience can tell.
100%. YouTube should be fun, not pressure.
So, David, if someone listening wants to start their channel today, what's your advice?
Start small. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Just pick up your phone and record.
Love that. My advice, focus on helping people, not just getting views.
Yes, value always wins in the long run.
And be patient. Success takes time.
Totally. Everyone you admire started with 0 subscribers.
Exactly. So just start, keep learning, and enjoy the journey.
Well said.
This was such an inspiring conversation.
It really was. Hopefully, we've convinced some of you listening to take that first step.
If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, this is your sign. Go for it.
Yes, believe in yourself and hit that record button.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll be watching your videos.
That would be amazing. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Don't forget to subscribe to Dr. English channel for more conversations like this.
Until next time, keep creating and keep learning.
Bye for now.
See you soon.